The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he makes the catch. Where was the coverage? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and he fumbles.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Keeping it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Carpenter. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
It is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's low. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Defense showing blitz here. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Flanagan. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff to the right side. Finding some room at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Carpenter. Great cut there. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and the pass is incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit to see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Nice grab. It's Booker. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We get the 2nd half started with a running play. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Oh, here comes the reverse. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
What an interesting call here inside your own 10. They're going to get the wide receiver involved in the run game. And I love it. He's a dynamic player, but the defense not fooled at all there for a short gain.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
down's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punters some room here. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again? Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Cross. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Change of direction. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he gets the pass away. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He's going to hand this off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Becomes second down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And the catch is made. He'd have been better off dropping it. There's a loss on the play. Go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.